Well, tell me about your wonderful mantra.
So my mantra, it's not something that I've had for a long time, but I had a health scare in March, and right after that, I said, you know what? If it doesn't serve me, I will not say yes because I'm used to like, yes, I'll do this, yes, I'll volunteer there, I'll do that, and I realized there's only one me, and I can't be everywhere. I can't do everything, um, and I can't please everyone. I need to take time for myself, and I decided. I said from now on, if it's not going to serve me, I will not. I won't do it, and I won't feel guilty saying no, because
I
that's
love
the
that.
yeah,
Because
yeah. Thank you.
moms tend to say yes a lot.
Yes, we do. We do. We do. We say, yeah, a lot of yeses, yes. And I even found myself like, even, um, since my girls were younger, I would say yes a lot because I felt, we were new to this town. I had no family here, and I wanted to make sure that my kids were seen. So I would say yes to volunteering, you know, um, whether it was the PTA or volunteering, to for the international fest. Um, Although I enjoyed that, but I found myself saying yes a lot because I was afraid it would look like, oh, the black mom didn't show up. Um, yeah, for a long time, I felt this way. And then finally I said, no, there are other ways. I don't have to be everywhere. Um, you know, so the guilt, I finally had to take that guilt um, out. But it just, that was one thing I remember. I'm like, oh, I don't want to be the only parent that doesn't show up, and when my kids are there and no one's there for them.
Right.
um, yeah, so
I totally get that. I totally understand.
yeah,
What do you
yeah.
love about being a mom? What's your favorite thing?
The to watch them grow, watch them to have their own personality. um, they're not only their individual selves, but they're teachers. Honestly, I've learned to. I remember I heard when the student is ready, the teacher will present itself, and I really feel like through my children, I've learned so much. I've learned, um, one, enjoy yourself. Um, laugh at yourself. Don't take things too seriously. Learn something new. Um, don't be afraid. I'm still working on that. But yeah, I enjoyed honestly watching them grow, watching them be curious about the world, curious about themselves, curious, about life. Um, so it's really nice to I see them. I remember that Toni Morrison said, um, "Do you see your children?" And I've learned to pause and really see my children. Um, yeah,
I
yeah.
love that.
Oh,
What
thank you.
what do you like to do with them in
You
Chicago?
know, yeah. So I've always loved anything international, anything with culture. So, I'm originally from Haiti, and then I lived in New York for a very long time. Um, I lived in Queens, New York specifically. And I remember when I moved to New York, just like the different pockets of, neighborhoods and different cultures. And I absolutely loved that. So my kids didn't get to grow up in New York. They were born there, but didn't get to grow up there. So here, what I would do is I would say, okay, we're going to visit, different neighborhoods, go around the world in Chicago. So what I would do is, take them. We love Devon. We love going on Devon, and trying the food and just exploring the different beautiful gowns, the stores there. The museum, we love the museum, and it also like learning about different artists. Festivals, absolutely love. So whenever there's a festival, especially like pre-COVID in
Mhm.
Evanston, we tend to have like a cultural festival, like an international festival. So I love that. So we would stop at each table, and whether it was from China or from, you know, like Africa, we would have a lot of African dances. So museum are definitely our number, things we like to do. Museums, the zoo. We walk in neighborhoods and we look at the architecture.
Mhm.
Absolutely love doing that. And we're like, we like this home. What do you
Mhm.
like about it? Yeah, and yeah, just taking walks. It doesn't have to be expensive to take your kids out. If you just go and you explore, you're learning. That's the biggest gift, I think, um, that I could give to my kids when I go out with them.
You've done such a great job with them. I mean,
Oh,
they're all treasures.
oh, you're so sweet.
I think they're just wonderful. What advice would you give to other moms that are in Chicagoland? Do you have any pearls of wisdom?
I think to be present with your kids, um, because once you lose sight of what they're doing, you'll realize, like, oh my God, years have gone by and I didn't treasure those little moments. So be present. But something now that I've learned, since I have my little guy and I'm redoing this again, is not to lose yourself. Because I think I invested all my energy to my girls. Um, I don't regret it. However, I wish I had a balance for myself, that um, I also took time for myself. I
Mhm.
wish I had done that. Um, Another thing, when it comes to education, we all want the same thing, for our kids to succeed. Yeah, be engaged. Be engaged, whether you are a working parent or you're home. But I guess especially for a working parent, that seems to be a struggle, finding the balance to, be with your kids, and also work. You know, One thing I do, if I'm now that I'm working, when Olivier is in school, where with the girls I was home, but with Olivier I'm at work, I make sure in the beginning that I try to meet the teacher. I tell them, here, this is my son, these are his strengths, and these are his weaknesses, and what's her expectation, and also that she knows that he has parents, he has older siblings that care for him, um, and you know, please see my son. That's very important. I think for the girls, because I was there, I did everything. I communicated with the teachers. I volunteered with him. Because I'm not there, I say, um, make sure your school, your teachers know, here, this is my child, and he has loving parents that care about him. So please see my child. What is something else that you let them try different things?
Mm.
Let them try, different things. My girls, dance ballet from the age of 3 to Michaela is about to have her recital. They tried soccer. That was very funny because they were doing pirouettes on the field. So we let them try, but then we're like, no, that's not working. So that was super cute. What else? I would say, listen to them. Listen to them. Is this a little noise in the background? Oh no.
That's okay.
It's okay. Oh my God, I opened my window. That's why. Um, See your kids. I tell my kids all the time, I see you, I understand you. However, I'm mommy, and we could be friends like after, but I think I'm your parent, because I think sometimes people lose sight and they want to be their kids' friends. And know that yeah, you could have many friends, but you have one mom or
That's
two, you know, however the household is, two dads, two moms, whatever it is. But we're your parents, so I treasure that that piece. I think I did write something else. What else did I write? I don't know. Show them you're vulnerable as well. Don't show them that you're strong all the time. Um, sometimes I'll make a mistake. I said, "Mommy made a mistake. Um, I didn't know. I'm sorry," because that's huge. I remember the other day my daughter tried on the dress, and I was like, "Ah, I think it's too tight on you." And she, teenager, she would have wished that I said it was nice, that it's nice. Then maybe after give the critique, I just went straight to critique. And she was on like a FaceTime call with her girlfriends, and I apologized then and in front of them. I was like, I didn't. I hope your friends aren't offended because they were on the call with you, but I just had to apologize so she knows that we make mistakes as well. And
right.
um, yeah, so I don't know. I think,
Those,
yeah.
those were
Um,
those were all good pieces of advice. You totally experienced mom.
oh gosh, still learning. Um, I think my biggest advice is for me, what I do things with purpose. Because if I'm taking you somewhere, it's not just to see something pretty, but to acknowledge that someone um, took the time to make this, whether it's at the museum, like the art, someone took time to do this, or we're at a restaurant. Be kind to whoever's serving you, um, because this is their livelihood. They're here serving us. So I think with purpose, definitely everything I do with my kids, it's with purpose. Because yeah, if we don't do that, then they're just moving around the world, but not understanding you know why, and acknowledging you know what's the beauty around them.
Right.
uh, so yeah.
Such a good mom.
Oh my gosh, thank you. You're so sweet.